For 30 years, Belfast-based charity Cinemagic has worked to educate, motivate, and inspire young people through the magic of filmmaking, growing to connect communities and engage young people of all backgrounds through workshops, masterclasses, and beyond, reaching from Belfast to Dublin, London, France, New York, and Los Angeles. 2 years ago, they made the leap to produce their very own feature film, A Christmas Star, giving 40 young people the chance to become film trainees. A huge success, with each and every one inspired to go on and secure employment in the creative industries. Previous Cinemagic alumni have gone on to work with the likes of music mogul Simon Cowell, to starring in TV series The Fall, to even winning a BAFTA and being Oscar nominated.
Continuing the legacy of A Christmas Star, Cinemagic has once again raised the bar, this time with an international element. A new group of trainees, 12 from Los Angeles and 38 from Northern Ireland, coming together to work under the guidance of industry professionals to produce Cinemagic's second feature film, Grace and Goliath.
So the script is written and we are about to bring it to life. It's a story about a big Hollywood actor full of ego. He comes over to Northern Ireland to make a movie, but he falls in really hard times, and he's taken in by a local woman called Lily. There he meets her family, and particularly a little girl called Grace, who gets really, really ill, and he has to do a very, very generous thing, and in the process ends up finding out what happiness is.
It's an absolute pleasure to be asked to direct this project, to work alongside young people, these young trainees who are getting their first ever film credit. I think it's an amazingly exciting project, and I can't wait to meet them all and get started.
This is a very ambitious task. We have only a few weeks to make the movie with a very limited budget, a group of young people coming together for the first time to work together. No doubt there's going to be a lot of challenges along the way, but it's up to us as a group to work together to find solutions and hopefully produce a fantastic movie.
With the project greenlit, the trainees receive word that they have been selected for what is sure to be an experience they will never forget. This is their story.
I'm really looking forward to this though. And just to escape my environment, that would be cool. I've never been out of the country. I've never actually been on a plane. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to go.
I think I'll have like a new outlook.
Definitely.
On like filmmaking and like myself and the world, so I think I'm like super excited.
First of all, I've never been on a movie set before. And like, second of all, Ireland.
I can't wait to meet you guys when I go over to Belfast. It's gonna be really fun.
Oh my god, it's really soon. Like, it's happening. I'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.
This is the opportunity I've been waiting for. I never thought like something like this would ever be possible.
I am a bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's just being in a new environment with really professional crew, and although we are trainees, like, I don't wanna do anything wrong.
I can't wait, it's gonna be good. Just hope everything goes well for you.
I hope so.
And you really enjoy it.
I think I will.
With the script written and stage set, it's day one of pre-production. While the LA trainees undergo pre-production stateside, a nervous excitement fills the air here in Belfast. As first-time filmmakers, the Belfast trainees take their seats, eager to find out what the next few weeks have in store for them.
Hello everyone, my name is JOAN KEATINGS. I am Chief Executive of Cinemagic Film and Television Festival and producer of Grace and Goliath. We're so thrilled to have each of you involved, and well done, because you've all gone through such a big process and shortlisting process to get here. We hope you all work together, formed fantastic relationships, fantastic friendships, but most of all, have a lot of fun.
And with all that in mind, two very special Oscar-nominated actors have a little something extra that they want to share with the trainees going forward.
Hi everybody, this is Liam Neeson, patron of Cinemagic. Welcome to the special world of movie making. I know you're about to embark on a wonderful movie. I want to give the trainees, all of you, a little bit of advice. Listen to each other, communicate, look out for each other, support each other, and it's very important to enjoy yourself too.
This is a collaboration and this is something that needs everyone to make it work. So just stick together and have fun, and I can't wait to see it.
Enjoy yourself.
As pre-production moves forward, the Belfast trainees get into the swing of things, meeting their industry professional mentors and learning everything from the camera equipment to directing, costume, props, casting, location scouting, music production, and managing extras, all in a bid to prepare them for the production stage where filming will begin.
Guys, these are the two cameras that we have for the shoot. On each camera we would have, a camera operator, a focus puller, a clapper loader, a trainee per camera.
So today we're just out in Belfast checking out the locations prior to the shoots. Coming along today and just seeing them really puts the script to life and it just makes it all seem really real now.
The pre-production process is so important. I didn't realise how much detail went into every little bit just to make sure that each scene runs smoothly and correctly.
There are quite a few people who haven't been confirmed yet. I'm not quite sure if we're going to be in a position to do makeup tests with the full cast.
I'm still pretty worried about how I'm going to be dealing with all the extras, as I have got quite a lot to deal with for my first time. It's good seeing the space that we're in, so it puts me at ease a wee bit. I feel a bit more prepared, but we'll see.
Unfortunately, production has run into one of its first major difficulties. Their main house location has fallen through. Keen to find a replacement, trainee Anna and location manager Skin hit the rainy streets of Belfast.
Do you find finding house locations and stuff is the hardest?
I find when you get the house, that's when it starts. Because you have neighbours maybe looking in the drive-in, or he parks there, or how long is it going to be? Just control the environment once you get the house.
Yeah.
That's when the fun starts.
With one last option in mind, they meet the director at the location, hopeful that he approves.
This has to work, and if it doesn't work, we're in big trouble. Yeah, we're going to run out of time.
This is a flight path down to Belfast.
All right, so the plane just come over?
Yeah, so that'll be about 7 months probably.
But if the wind's around, they'll come around and they'll land that way.
All right.
So, let's just hope the wind blows the right way.
We'll just have that on the day.
Meanwhile, across the pond, the LA trainees continue their very own pre-production. Set to join the team for the last week of filming, they are currently undergoing a series of industry masterclasses, hosted by everyone from Superman Returns producer Chris Lee, Charlie's Angels screenwriter Ryan Rowe, Everybody Loves Raymond writer Adam Lorenzo, star of the Netflix series 13 Reasons Why, Dylan Minnette, to Irish-born actress Paula Malcolmson, known for her work on The Hunger Games and the hit TV series Ray Donovan.
This is just a very, very exciting project that's happening, and it's pretty much unprecedented that you bring kids from inner cities in Los Angeles to Belfast to have the opportunity to make a feature film. It's always about on-the-job experience, and that's what this is, and I have a great deal of passion for this.
What we have a chance here to do is make something that audiences worldwide can appreciate and enjoy, and yet know that it was made by charity. Young people from Belfast and Los Angeles coming together with professionals to make a feature film. Unheard of.
I know that you've been probably getting a lot of these questions recently, especially because of 13 Reasons Why, but
How do you deal with like controversial material?
I think it's just as long as you all have a mutual trust, I think, and just trust everyone around you, really.
How did you stay nice going through personal obstacles and reaching the peak of where you are now?
You know, I think if you always kind of go from the heart and you're always staying on, you know, take the higher ground, that's the way to go.
Looking forward to this film. Hopefully I can gain something from it because I want to learn from my mistakes and become the best that I can be from everything that I do, whether it's acting, writing, or producing. I'm looking forward to the Belfast trip.
As pre-production draws to a close in Belfast, past trainees from Cinemagic's first feature, A Christmas Star, call by to share their experiences and offer advice to the new group going forward.
You will be tired, you will be exhausted, you will be hungry. Just like keep going, because honestly, it's invaluable the amount of people that come out of university and have absolutely no experience, which is why whenever you go into your first job interview and you have something like this in your CV, it's really gonna set you apart.
Every time I think back of it, it was just a crack, like between everyone that was back at unit base, even like going back and forth from the production office that we had in the hotel, even when it'd be like the printer would fail on you and you'd be shaking it going, why? Like, why now?
Working in pre-production, you kind of know where we're going to go, but obviously things don't always work out how they're meant to work out, and it's a lot different being on set and actually being there in the locations and working there than it is discussing it in pre-production. So I think it's going to be very interesting to see like how pre-production transcends into production and like what we can learn from the different aspects of that.
Everyone's a little bit nervous because we're not quite sure what to expect, because a lot of us haven't been on a feature film before.
We had a house confirmed that the director absolutely loved. Whenever everybody is so invested in somewhere and it falls through, it can like make everyone feel really deflated. So it was trying to keep everyone going then and saying, but actually we have this other place which could work. It was really good to see that process and also try and work through that while you're still trying to get loads of other locations and permissions and stuff like that.
We've got so much stuff that we still need to do, quite a lot of stall related things for the dance-a-thon that needs done. There's so many things that could potentially go wrong.
Yeah, you could probably spend all your time on prepping and you wouldn't get anything done.
Yeah, so you just, we need now to start shooting
and then we can just kind of see how it goes, and just run with it.
It's long days ahead, but you know, showtime.
The moment has finally arrived for the Belfast trainees. It's day one of production. Despite the full cast and a number of locations yet to be confirmed, the show must push on. A busy excitement fills the air as the production trucks roll into central Belfast. Cameras offloaded, makeup stations prepped, and wardrobe unpacked. It's all hands on deck for the trainees as weeks of learning, preparation, and planning is finally becoming a reality.
Like all the buzz, everything's like going crazy, so it's kind of nice to like finally get into the swing of things and start getting, you know, filming.
Here we are, quarantine. Action.
I can actually be seen in the film now as a homeless person. So Shauna asked me, and then I think Mitch agreed, and I thought it'd be fun.
Come on, or would you rather spend the night with them ones? Come on, sweetheart.
It's so cool, just seeing like the camera come out in the dolly and stuff, and everybody getting directed and doing their song. It's really fun to watch.
That I've been working on are currently being in use on set at the moment, so it feels kind of weird actually seeing something that I've been working on physically making it onto the set. It feels nice. It feels nice that it's actually it's going to feature on screen. How crazy is that?
Tonight we've had 20 extras actually turn up. They've actually loved tonight so much that they want to come on Wednesday and Thursday as well, which is great.
16, take 5, 8 camera mark.
A lot goes into filming, like there's so many different departments that I wouldn't have even thought about. Like the camera people just go in and they know exactly what they're doing. They get all this cabling attached up and I wouldn't even have a clue where to even begin.
It was all really interesting seeing all the lights and cameras and having the actors set up and working with all the cast and crew, and everybody's been really nice and really helpful. So it's been a very interesting first day. It makes me look forward to tomorrow and to the rest of the shoot.
Okay, lovely people, that's our work for today. Thank you all very, very much indeed. It's been blinding. And thank you to all of our lovely guests at the hotel for being so patient. Thank you guys, appreciate it.
Karen? Welcome. Welcome to the Europa Hotel. I'm your General Manager, Marcus.
Working with the trainees is brilliant, and every one of them to a T is clearly here because they really, really want to work in this world, which is the point. It's been really lovely to watch people like Richard I, quite in a fatherly-like way, enjoying helping people out with little problems.
If a tourist goes over that way, give them a map and send them back this way. If they go that way, get a standby prop person with a cup of coffee and get them to come back out a second later.
Got it. Just get a map and then go back out the way, so just elongate that a little bit if they, but still go from their same queue because it ran out way too quickly.
I have this week frequently been confused, mistaken for the actual manager of the Europa Hotel. And at first I was just like, I'm an actor, and then I realised that actually I could answer most of the questions because they weren't that difficult.
I just sent someone with a limp up the stairs.
It's been amazing. It's been a genuinely hilarious and fulfilling experience, and we've done some really good work. So I'm looking forward to coming back in a couple of weeks and shooting my scenes that are at the end of the film. And I'm kind of sad I'm not going to be here in the middle. I'm kind of going to miss out.
As the crews move from the Europa Hotel to the Botanic Gardens in Belfast, location trainee Anna gets to work at the nearby unit base.
Graham, what's the Wi-Fi then?
Not set up yet.
Okay.
But with each new location comes its own set of problems, as Anna realizes only too soon. As she works to set up the Wi-Fi, another, more urgent matter requires her attention on set.
Where's John going? John, hold on.
Anna, I know I've said it before, I promise you, this is the very last one before lunch, mate. If you can get those guys to help us out.
We've got some construction work going on behind me with diggers and beep, 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 and all across the dialogue too.
It's just the noisiest place in the world, isn't it?
Anna has just been sent over to the building site with a load of bacon buddies to appease the builders over there because we've asked them to down tools for a while just to get this thing shot. So it's all systems go on set today.
And the forklift and stuff as well, please. Yeah, please, thank you. Yeah, just sorting it now.
Guys, we're just going to go back to just before that siren came in, so Love, she would have had no choice. Okay, if we can take from that speech, please. Here we are, still at speed.
This scene is a really, really important scene in the film because this is whenever Josh talks about his mum and Lily lets him know that she actually knew who his mum was, and she's able to put some pieces into the puzzle and help him find his story a little more.
It's my mom. That's me as a baby. She's supposed to be from around here somewhere.
Halfway through the intense shooting schedule, the crew welcome some light relief as they make their way to the scenic north coast of Northern Ireland.
I feel like I've started to find my feet a wee bit. I feel like I know lingo a little bit better now and
learned so much in such a little time.
Up here?
Yeah, sorry. I should have been paying attention. We become like a mini family kind of thing because like you see everybody all the time. You're not living with them, but you're nearly living. Yeah, you might as well be living with them, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
What did I say? Did I say Jenny was right? If we tap like that, it'll hold it up better. Oh, see. It's not tight at all.
We're here just to film for when we just arrived to Port Rush. Grace shows Josh around, and Josh pretends that he's like excited, but he's really not. He's not used to living in such a small space.
In here's the toilet, it's cool.
Yeah, but you have to flush it twice though, you know, when you do another.
Billy Robert! Let Grace show. Bet you've never seen anything this fancy before?
The hardest part of filming is just getting in, getting ready, and just making sure you're in the right place every time, or else you have to do it over and over again.
Action!
And that's where you're sleeping, mate.
Okay.
As nighttime approaches in Port Rush, the mood on set takes a turn for the worse. With the schedule falling badly behind, some last-minute script changes need to be made.
We were planning to shoot a kissing scene there with the rain splashing down, but that's a bit impractical now, so we're just rethinking that a wee bit.
No, the rain is a problem because if we get her
lose?
wet and get him wet, we have to do take two. We have to send her off, get made up, get hair.
And time is ticking. You hit the cold. Perfect. What cold? Is it cold? Perfect.
So at the minute it's a bit frustrating for the actors because they don't really know what's happening as well, because we're obviously waiting on everything to come together, because obviously they've spent time learning the dialogue and learning the scene in the rain, and then the next thing they're told, well, they find out like right before the scene happens, oh wait, it's not the rain anymore.
Adrian's already got the jacket on?
Yes, sir. You've given it to Aileen for the walk home. Action.
You need help with your door?
I might.
Go there, please, folks.
Yeah, I'm seeing all sorts of.
I got it.
You're right.
I got the door.
Thanks a lot. Well done, mate. Let's keep going.
With added pressure on the schedule, the production makes their way back to Belfast. Now, more than ever, they need to keep their focus. With over 200 extras expected on set today, they're shooting one of the biggest scenes. Meanwhile, producer Joan and director Mitch are in last-minute talks, keen to get things back on track.
I mean, every show ends up with scenes dropped because usually the budget and time doesn't match the story. And this is one of those. It's no different to any other. So you have to be selective about what you can afford to lose without losing serious plot lines and structure and character arc.
But we can't take responsibility. This is just getting out of hand. I'm going to ring Graham.
We're watching that carefully, and certain things will slide off the schedule, but hopefully nothing too drastic.
The scene that we are filming today it's a dance-a-thon raising funds for Grace, who needs the life-saving treatment. I'm the reporter who's covering the event and bringing the event to the masses. I always get the giggles.
Thanks very much.
It's very embarrassing when you get the giggles, especially in church. If you've ever seen those sort of dance-offs in like Pitch Perfect or even sort of Run DMC and I mean all of those dance-offs, that's the sort of thing we've got going on. But this is just slightly more nuts. It has to be seen to be believed.
like it's a little bit more smooth, and things are running a bit better now.
Not speak too soon though.
Oh no, God, don't say that. Touch wood, touch wood.
The LA trainees are coming soon as well. Isn't that exciting?
No, I know, it'll be really exciting.
Very, very busy over here today. We have like 200 extras in for one of our dance scenes. So we've just got lots going on, but it's good. It's going really good.
They're coming from a different country as well, so like this is going to be like the first time for quite a lot of them actually coming into like Northern Ireland and UK in general. Ooh. Okay, it's another prop done. Okay, perfect.
We've already been here for a while as well, so we'll be able to like pass on what we have learned to them, which will be good. So hopefully
and then work together.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, at Score Draw Music in Belfast, the team have been working hard on the soundtrack.
We're moving along in terms of production, and some of the songwriting that you've been working on is starting to find a way into the film.
It's great seeing the progress of the tracks, catching up with Mark today, showing us some of the scenes that have been filmed already and put some of our music that they've produced alongside those scenes, and you get a real feel of the atmosphere and the kind of the emotion they're trying to bring into the film.
We have a singer in the bar, which is Travis, who's playing a song. Can you remind me just of a little bit of your idea as we tracked it, really rough version?
Reaching out, standing here, looking for something.
Yeah, we actually changed that bit anyway, so this is it in the film.
I'm reaching out, I'm standing here waiting for something. Love's teasing, time is fleeting.
I'm really happy, and I feel that given the music has been tempted into the picture, it kind of demonstrates that the director is happy. The way that you've been approaching the songwriting in terms of the specific skills required to write to picture, it's on brief and on point.
Seeing the songs just put into the production has been amazing and kind of surreal, like all the hard work that we've been doing just in our bedrooms or even here in the studio over the past few weeks has paid off, although we're not all the way there yet.
Everybody is pleased. We're not finished yet, but so far, so awesome. So well done.
The trainees who are going to be coming from LA, I think that is a really wonderful part of this program.
This is my last day in Los Angeles for a while.
Are you gonna say bye to your cousin?
I'm gonna leave.
You're gonna leave?
Yeah.
I don't want you to leave. You're gonna stay with me.
Hello! We just went through TSA. Hey, Lucas.
To go across the ocean, to come to Northern Ireland, just to travel is a wonderful experience because you just get to see things that are outside of what you see in your environment every day, and it gives you like a wonderful perspective. And to come into this work environment here, which like I said earlier, it's really friendly, and to get the experience to work on an actual feature film, it's going to be very memorable. They'll remember this for the rest of their lives.
Having developed their pre-production skills, the LA trainees finally touched down in Belfast for what is the final week of production.
You guys pumped?
Yeah, I am. This is something that we can all remember from us visiting them and then them meeting us and stuff like that. So yeah, this will be nice.
It's so surreal because I keep thinking that we're in like the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Because we speak the same language,
yeah, right? Exactly.
But it's like we're not.
Like we're not. No,
yeah.
not at all.
We're not in Kansas.
Some of these young people have never been out of the country before, or even been on a plane. They make their way to Unit Base, eager to take in each and every aspect this experience has to offer.
We're doing the scene where we, Maggie, and Big Susie
are outside the house and they're listening to Josh. They're thinking he's a bit odd.
Evacuate the area! Evacuate the area!
You brats! You could have given me a heart attack.
Being on set is pretty cool. I mean, like, because I read the script, I knew exactly what scene it was. It just came to life right before my eyes, and I was just amazed. I was like I know where this is from. It's like going to Disneyland and seeing all your favorite characters.
Okay guys, so today we've been tasked by the director of the film to go out and capture the images that our main character Josh takes during his tour of Belfast. We're going to travel around, take the photographs, and then they will be used in the feature film itself. So let's get to it.
Yeah.
I saw you guys like taking a bunch of notes, and I was like, I wonder what they're writing about.
What we do is we're quality control of everything that happens. Just make sure that everybody is in the right costume for each scene, that their continuity is right for each scene.
Oh, yeah.
Also, you know, that they do the same actions for each take. Always have to be alive, awake, and on the ball.
Every department too, I don't realize like how important their job is.
What have you helped out with on set?
The directing, and I've got to speak with the actors. It was crazy to watch y'all do the same thing over and over again, like, and then it was so synchronized, like it was on point, and I'm just behind, I'm just on the camera like, oh man, that bomb it.
Thanks, man. They're always honest, like, they're always like, oh, your right hand was in your pocket at this moment, oh.
And then it's just the small things that really counts. Like that's awesome. Nobody get to be in the house but us. Nobody get to be in the house but us. What? Do the dance.
We have to cover the cast while they're out of shot or anything like that. So you just literally hover over the top of them and sacrifice yourself.
Okay, camera's cut. Umbrellas in.
Always out.
Okay, folks, let's clear frames.
With the rain, we're losing it all. We all gonna fight, we all gonna ball. Because I represent the Bulldogs, I represent all of our education. All of my boys are precipitating, man, this college thing, I'm evaluating.
Okay.
The red carpet is rolled out at the Odyssey Arena for the final scene of production, where our lead character, Josh, premieres his new movie. The trainees welcome it with a heavy heart. After 6 intense weeks, it's been quite a journey.
I'm actually going to miss everybody so much because went from spending literally like 12, 13-hour days, 6 days a week, and then you're not going to see anybody then after that. It's going to be so strange.
Don't say that. Hello and welcome to sunny Belfast. Well, I'm not going to let a little bit of rain dampen our spirits. This is the hottest event of the year.
This is something that I'll actually remember forever. First of all, flying out of the country, because I've never had the opportunity to do so, and also just building a family with people that are different and that make me feel welcome.
It's definitely given me a lot more confidence to trust my own instincts and not to be afraid to want more.
This is really like a whole community working together to like create this thing. So I think I have developed a new outlook on life, not only working on a film set, but working in a completely different country. I really look forward to taking this experience with me in the future.
All the crew, whenever they were working on this, they were like, oh man, do you remember whenever we worked on blah, blah, blah together? And that's what we'll be like. We'll be like, do you remember Grace and Goliath, our first project that we ever worked on? And now, like, look at us now.
We're on Star Wars 23. I can say honestly that this has exceeded my wildest expectations. I've changed a lot just in this small week, being in this city with these new people.
This whole experience has been a complete and utter roller coaster.
It really has been an experience that I'll never forget.
The day where like everything kind of just clicked and fell into place. That was kind of just nice that like I've got the hang of things.
Preparation is key. Always just think into the future, but be in the present or you're going to get caught off guard.
I felt like it was an opportunity of a lifetime to be a part of that and to get a chance to be a part of a family. This is an experience I will never forget.
Well played, folks. That's a wrap. Thank you very much for all your time and all your talent. I look forward to seeing you again soon on a massive screen.
It's finally a wrap on Grace and Goliath. Over the last number of weeks, trainees from Belfast and Los Angeles have been immersed in the wonderful world of filmmaking. They joined the project to learn about film and the industry, but have come away with so much more. They've acquired skills that they can take with them into their careers, developed in confidence and belief, and perhaps, most of all, made friendships that will last a lifetime. As we look to the future, we hope that they stay inspired and motivated, and that this will be an experience that they hold close to their hearts for many years to come.
Well, looking back, the whole experience was just an amazing one. It was so positive. I've learned so much in such a little time, and I've met such amazing people, both professional and just trainees alike.
Learning how to be a lot more confident in myself, that's been something that I've really taken forward with myself in all aspects of my life, not just in the filmmaking kind of area.
I've had the opportunity now to direct 2 commercials ever since the film ended, where I was able to bring on 2 of the trainees that I met on the set, and it's just an amazing experience to be able to bring on trainees that I've worked with in the film, and we can all work in the film industry together.
Working with the call sheets and sides at the end of the night on Grace and Goliath prepared me for doing them with the drama documentary for BBC. It's an experience that I'm really grateful for.
Whenever I get to do a new experience like Cinemagic and I get to meet new people and see what they're like and learn new things, I think it's brilliant, and I really, really thoroughly enjoy it. And if anybody else wants to do it, I highly recommend it. It's one of the best things I've ever done.